Hey there, I'm Dan Fitzpatrick here at StockMarketMentor.com, and here's this free chart for the weekend update of September 13th and 14th. We're looking at Bitauto here. Now on Friday, stock was up essentially 2%. This was the strongest stock in the IBD 50. Kind of a tough day in the market. Well, I mean, not that tough. Markets go up, markets go down. If you're a Barron's reader, you make money both ways, right? Sure. Anyway, so this was the strongest stock in the IBD 50, and that means something. It means that there's demand out there even when stocks are generally under distribution. So that's a positive thing for Bitauto. I think you want to own this stock. Now, the question is, do you want to buy it right now? Here's what I'm seeing. You see this volume spike here. Okay, that's a distribution day. Big, wide-ranging day relative to the way the stock typically trades. All selling activity, aggressive selling right here. Since that time, a little consolidation, but volume's been on the decline. That's kind of what you would expect after this kind of big move. You're going to get some stabilization. But is this really a level that you want to buy? One thing I mentioned in the weekend update, I go into a little more detail, is, you don't just look at levels, this way, price levels this way. You look at time levels, time spans this way. And so Bitauto, right in the middle of the range between the high and, say, the 50-day moving average, it could trade all over the place here. But look at the weekly chart and you'll see really what I'm talking about. Okay, this stock has been on a tear. And now on the weekly chart, you see this little hook, this Bollinger Band hook on the opposite side of the move. When you see this kind, and I'm giving you pearls here, when you see this kind of a hook, again, they have to be really, really wide, really, really wide. When you see this kind of a hook, that typically gives you an early heads up that the stock is not going to keep moving up. It's not to say that it's going to have a big reversal, but just that the upside momentum is likely taking a pause. So it's either going to do this or trade basically somewhere below here. Now, where might we get a good indication of that? I know, back here. Okay, so get this Bollinger Band hook, similar to this one, extend this up. So it first started there. And you can say, well, yeah, see, but that undercuts your point, Dan, because if I bought the stock here, now I'm up here, I'm making good money. So, forget you and your little Bollinger Band hooky thing. Well, wrong-o, Horshack, because what's happened? After this little hook here, look at the box. All this time goes by, and you can still be buying Bitauto below where the hook started. Now, ultimately, it goes higher. Absolutely right. But if I have to buy, if I'm going to get to enjoy a move from this level up to here, I want to do it I want to start as further into this box as I can, because it could be that times, there are times around here where other stocks are providing me a good opportunity, but once I'm in, then I don't have that cash. I've exchanged that cash for stock. So I want to be waiting as long as possible to buy. So what I'm saying is, from this level here, you're probably going to be able to buy the stock for under 85 bucks plenty of times over the next month or so. Perhaps more, but I'm not going to go out that far. I'd be guessing. I'm guessing now, frankly, but I'm guessing based on the historical trading pattern that this stock, as well as about all stocks that I've looked at, conform to, and that is when you get a hook of this proportion, you typically get an end, or at least a big pause in the upside momentum of the stock. So just be careful of Bitauto. That's all I'm mentioning. I think you do want to own it, but maybe you want to look at it towards the end of October, it's probably not going to be higher than it is now. Anyway, that's it for this video. Oh, and by the way, if it breaks through, say like $100 or so, then everything I said, throw it out the window and buy the thing. So anyway, members, weekend update. We've got a lot of stocks under coverage with a lot of price alerts that are going to be set up on those. So hopefully you'll be able to read those and also, or watch those videos. And also you can get my notes that I use for these videos. You can get those in the forum. Gary typically sends out a link, I think, to a separate page. So anyway, I'll see you on Monday.